So Temu, the website I'm pretty sure everybody's heard by now. They've had a Super Bowl commercial, plenty of other commercials on YouTube, and if you haven't heard of them, well, you must be living under a rock, but they're basically just a website that sells dirt cheap products, and they take out the middleman and they ship you the product straight to your house. That's why their prices are so cheap. They have a variety of stuff, all the way to some pretty interesting, weird adult toys, all the way to home appliances. And today, I'm going to be unboxing and looking at some of their fishing lures that they have, because I've noticed that they've had some fishing lures, and I'm personally not sponsored by Temu. I wish I was, but I'm not. And the videos that I have seen of, or the majority of videos I've seen about Temu fishing lures, the videos have been sponsored, so they're basically just lying that the product's good or bad. So we'll find out today. I bought a whole bag of fishing supplies, and we'll take a look at it and test it out later in this video. So keep watching. So let's get right into the unboxing. I already opened it, so nothing too special. First thing, I got a fishing reel that I'm going to review and test out, open and test out in another video. Subscribe and like, and stay tuned for that video. That can go over there. So I'm gonna grab these first. These are some jerk baits, I believe, that I bought. First, I'm just gonna pack everything. We're actually gonna get into this. No, you're here for the lures, so we'll put the backpack aside and go pack them out. And we'll look at these lures right here. So right here are some crankbaits or jerk baits, and honestly they look pretty well. They look well made. But let's grab one right here. If you can hear that, they got a nice rattle to them. And I like this variety of colors, especially this pink looks alright, but this blue looks real good. I like that. And honestly, the quality actually kind of surprised me. I thought this was gonna be like bendable plastic, but it's not. And the hooks actually kind of the hooks are kind of sharp. All right, we'll do the fingernail test here. Yeah, I'm actually kind of impressed. They don't seem flimsy either. It's not like I can just bend them. But yeah, actually these, I'll show up the listing right now of these so you can buy your own. But this package and the lures, I actually like these. I'll test them out and see how true they are in the water later in the video today. But so far, it seems pretty good. So, yeah, I'm actually surprised with the quality of these. But, I guess I'll never know, or we'll have to find out if they're actually good in the water or not later in the video. So set those aside. I bought this tackle box for myself. These two I got for some family that's never been fishing. So, you know what? I'm going to get into this. See this is a little tackle box kit, I guess. And oh, that's kind of cool. Opens up like an actual tackle box. Okay, take a look. Doesn't actually open up all the way, which that's because there's shit blocking it. But it goes back in. See if that works. Yeah, it's just. Whatever. So starting off here, the first thing that catches my eye are these. I don't really got a smell, but these fake minnow lures right here, and the tail seems to get a good flop. Has a good flop. I like this one. Oh wait, different kinds in here. This one has a fork tail. That looks like it might have good action, honestly. Yeah, that does look like it'll have good action. We got some average curly tail lures, and this one actually has a good curl on the tail. So that might have some good action too. Might not be super stiff. And you know what? This lure right here, these don't really have a smell to them. Like, yeah, I don't know. But this lure looks kind of cool. Kind of, I don't know. I like this texture, I guess. You got a little, can't even grab them. They're so oily. Little maggot kind of imitation. Probably will never use that. And then we have whatever soft plastics, but nobody really cares about those. And these are the hard baits. I got some wire leaders. Those are pretty cool. Put those to the side. I got a frog. Yo, that's actually kind of cool. You can grab it. All right, these out of the way first. First thing I'm noticing is that it's kind of hard to get the stuff out of this tackle box, but that's fine. This rod, the hooks are not really in place, but I know there's Ozark Trail frogs at Walmart, and this is basically just like one. It's probably not all that weedless, but I don't know. I mean, frogs don't really have a action. There's a weight at the bottom. I mean, hopefully it floats and doesn't just take in water. So, yeah, I mean, it's a good frog. And second thing I grabbed out of here is this, I'm not sure what these are called, maybe deer tail. And, I mean, the metal on here, when I saw the listing, I honestly thought this metal was going to be, like, paper thin. It's going to be, like, tin can metal, but, I mean, I can't bend it. And these hooks, again, yeah, they're sharp. Actually, not bad at all. It'll be a good trout bait. Okay, so what else are you in here? Another soft plastic. Oh, yeah, it's a cool one, but in the red version. Maybe a crawfish imitation. I don't know. I'm not sure what that is. But it's gonna be soft, or these hard baits. So this crankbait right here. Oh yeah, these bags are gonna make me mad. Yep. These bags. This right here. Yeah, these hooks are sharp. They're poking me. I mean, the quality control isn't the greatest. Some chips in the paint and stuff, but I don't really care about that. It's got a nice rattle to it. It's got a real nice rattle to it. And these hooks are poking shit out at me, but yeah, it's got a nice rattle to it. The eyes look pretty good. Yeah, I like this. Hopefully it works. I'm hoping it works well, but yeah, there's that. And I picked this bait, I mean this kit in particular because I noticed it had every type of hard lure. It had a popper, had a walking bait. I'm actually excited for this. I'm actually kind of hyped for this. This looks kind of cool. It's got a jerk bait, although I got enough of those. And it's got a crank bait. What else we got back here? Some spoons. Because yeah, I mean, I like this. Hopefully this works. Lipless crankbait. Let's get into, I mean, this is just a jerk bait. We saw the jerk bait. What the? Yeah, I got some fake blood worms. Honestly, I don't think those lures will really work all that well, but who knows? But yeah, another jerk bait, I believe. Maybe a crankbait. I think it's a jerk bait, but they all got a nice rattle to them, and they don't feel that cheap. Like this crank feels a little cheap. It's not like heavy, but I mean, this lipless crank, but I don't care. And the main reason why I wanted to test this stuff is because you can spend hundreds of thousands on fishing lures and stuff like that, or even get like mystery tackle box and pay $100 for 6 months. But at the end of the day, I fish don't really care about name brands. So I noticed the stuff on Temu is the exact same stuff that's on Amazon. So let's check this crankbait out. So this is a pretty, I mean, standard crankbait. It's a little chubby. Maybe a little small too, but I mean the hooks, I'm pretty sure they're all the same. Yeah, they're all sharp. This has even got a nice rattle to it, this crankbait. I don't really like the color scheme, but I don't know, whatever. Whatever, let's go back. All right, this is starting to annoy me. These wacky worms are getting stuck in the back of this. I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to get those out, but let's go to the popper. I'm excited for the popper now, too. So this is the popper, the gold color. I actually really like this. They all got a rattle to them. I don't know if they just put like a BB in there or something, but they all got a rattle to them. But, I mean, I was most excited for this popper. I thought it was going to be a little bigger, but, I mean, it's all right. But, and if you look on the sides of it, it's got holes so where the water can leave, make it have better action, which, I mean, hopefully it does. The eyes look pretty good, and the color scheme, this one, the color, I really like the color. It's like gold. This paint job is actually, on all these, except like, I mean, the quality control and the chips and stuff on that, but this jerkbait, that paint is really good. This one's all right, the lipless crank, but I mean, otherwise they've all had pretty good. Even this one, a little chipped up right there, but even this crankbait, it all has pretty good paint on it. Not too bad. Now this walking bait, save the best for last, I think. I hope. Could just be ass when I put it on the water, but this walking bait, the paint job's good. Looks like just like a shiner. The eyes are pretty good. Hooks are good. All right, now that I say the paint's good, there's paint on my hands, so, I mean, I don't know which one that came off of. Probably lipless crank, but this literally looks just like a shiner. It's got a rattle to it. But, I mean, hopefully this walks pretty well, because I'm actually excited for this one. And, all right, let's get into this other stuff. We went over the worms. We got some spoons. These actually got some weight to them. I also thought, let's see, how many spoons we got in here? Single hook spoons, hawk hook spoons, more hawk hooks, bigger ones. Oops, got any more spoons back there? No. These worms are all over the place. Get out of here. Alright, this section. Alright. So, I mean, these are all the same, mostly. So, I mean, they're spoons. So, I mean, how different can they really be? Alright, whatever. Same thing. It's just a different color. These bags are annoying. The hooks get stuck and you can't get them out, but it's not like you're going to keep them. Dude, I can't open this. Alright, got this last one. Alright. So here we go, the spoons. So we got single hook spoons and treble hook spoons. And I'm not sure, one of the treble hooks spoons have this plastic bit. I don't know what that is, maybe action, I'm not sure, we'll find out. But otherwise, this spoon is my favorite. Look how thick that is. It's a thick spoon. Especially from like an app like Temu, like there's no bending that. I thought these spoons were gonna be like tin can metal and they could bend them, but they're not. Nah, same with even the little single hook spoons. That's pretty thick. I literally thought that was gonna be like tin can metal, but I can't bend that. Nah. And then the last spoons. Oh shit. But they got a little fish design on them, if you can see that. So there that is. And I can't bend that. I thought I was gonna be able to bend that. It's gonna be crappy little spoons. And then we got some weights. We got some hooks. Got some teeny tiny little weights to some bigger weights, 5-ounce weights. And then we have some circle hooks, which, yeah, those are sharp. Those are sharp. Fingernail test. Yeah, that's sharp. I mean, these hooks are not bad. I thought they were going to be, like, horrible. They're not. Then we got some more hooks. Or, no, these aren't hooks. These are... Oh, we also have some of these. I forgot what these were called. Got some of those. Oh, the camera isn't going blurry here. I'll have to do this all over again. I'll be pissed. Then we got some, whatever these are. I forgot what these are called too, but you hook these up to the end of the line, and then you can just exchange your lures. But that's nice. I like those. I mean, I don't know how those can really be cheap. Maybe break easy. I don't know. I'm not sure what metals these are made out of, but looks like we got some of these. I'm not sure what these are. Little beads. And we got some more hooks. These are just tiny hooks. I'm not even gonna go over these. I mean, they're hooks. And come on, all these hooks have seemed to be good, so that's good in my book. All right. We're going to the Whopper ploppers next. We'll save these for last. We got two of them. But I mean, yeah, they're Whopper ploppers. I mean, yeah, look, I poked myself with one of those hooks. Those hooks are actually sharp. We'll go. What's the coolest one? I'll go this one. This one's pretty cool. I mean, it's Whopper ploppers. I know Ozark Trail. It's got a good paint design. Same with the Shiner one. We got good paint design. I mean, the tail spins freely. And I mean, I seen that they have Ozark Trail Whopper ploppers. These are probably the same quality. I hope they don't fill up with water, but I guess I don't know. So I mean, yeah, they're Whopper ploppers. Yeah, can't really say much until we test them out. But yeah, look at all those. I think it was like $7 for all these, which like one actual name brand Whopper plopper is what? $15, $12 for one Whopper plopper. I think I spent $51 all, and with a coupon on Temu. Oh, this is what I got. So, I mean, we got another popper. Just green, same popper, same design. Now, this is a different type of crankbait. I'm not sure what this is, but, I mean, paint looks good on it. And it's got all the same stuff. So, put that away. It's got all the same stuff as the other kits, just different colors. So, yeah, but last but not least, I guess, I bought this backpack. And honestly, it doesn't smell like a Chinese factory, so I mean, that's probably a good sign, but it's got, what, 1, 2, 3, place to hold your rod, too, on one side, where you hold your rod, but 1, 2, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4 different areas to put stuff in. I mean, it's a little flat right now, but I mean, it doesn't seem too bad. Like, if you look at that, it does not seem too bad at all. Well, it's got all these, like, whatever, string attached to it and stuff, but it's just a backpack, you know? So, I mean, you can put your baking stuff in it. I got this, you can tell me this don't fit. Big old casting tackle box right here. I mean, should fit. Here. Yeah, it fits. Barely. I mean, perfect fit, but you can put your kit in here. Put your tackle in here. You know. Shit like that. Put it in here. I'll put that right here. I mean, yeah, it fits all this stuff for the most part that I bought. And, I mean, it's a small little backpack, you know, but, I mean, perfect little fishing backpack. I think it was like, what, $12? Something like that. It feels kind of, I mean, it feels kind of, it doesn't feel cheap at all. But it was kind of small, but honestly, just for a fishing backpack, that's not too bad at all. Oh yeah, and I forgot about this. Hold on, I forgot about that one. This is big in here. There you go. It's all my tackle. I mean, yeah, this is a nice backpack, especially for the price. I mean, it does not seem too bad. one last thing to test out is, yeah, I'm not putting that on, but it's a strap for put around your waist. Put the, it's gonna hold your phone. Put a GoPro, and then this is where you would mount your phone. You can mount your phone instead of a GoPro. That's actually kind of cool. Very cheap, but I mean, I don't know. I don't really care. Mount the, oh, how you mount this? There we go. You gotta clip it in. Now, how do you get it out? Shit, that hurt. There you go. You gotta. It's like a clip. See, that's like a clip. You gotta clip it and push it in. Kind of rough, but. And there you go. You can mount a GoPro. Put a GoPro in there or something. Just like that. Screw that in, but it's meant to have the phone. So I mean. Doesn't feel too bad. I mean, I saw in reviews it'd go down a lot while they were trying to do stuff, and it would just fall down, but honestly, I don't be fishing with this. I don't really care. As long as it just doesn't fall off in the water, but yeah, I mean, it's a chest mount. Probably fits fine too, so we'll find out. We'll see. So now we're gonna go test out all these lures that we have right here. All the hard baits. Soft baits I'm not gonna test out because they're just soft baits, so let's go do that now. Alright, so this is a voiceover of how these lures worked, and first we got the popper, and it was alright. It was a good popper. It was kind of hard to get used to. You have to point your rod tip down to get it to actually pop and make motion in the water, but once you get used to it and start learning these lures, it's actually kind of fun. It's kind of fun to try new lures and try to get used to them and stuff, but yeah, it was alright. It was a good popper, not the best, of course. Next, we have this Whopper plopper, which I'll leave the sound on. It didn't plop too loud, but it plopped alright. So, yeah, he's jerking it and reeling it fast. But when I was reeling it fast, I did notice that it was going to the right. Not traveling to the right, just leaning to the right, but whatever. I don't know, maybe it's just a manufacturing issue, but it is a cheap lure, but otherwise it worked fine. Hopefully it can catch some nice fish. Next we have this walker. Same thing with this. You have to point your rod tip down. I didn't know that, so these first few casts aren't going to be that great, or this first cast isn't going to be that great, but you have to put your rod tip down, otherwise it's just going to go straight and not work all that well. But otherwise, I mean, it was working well after I figured out there. I started to figure it out. Was pointing my rod tip down and jerking in. It was walking. Yeah, see, there you go. Yeah, not too bad. Had to learn a little bit, but it's not the best walker. I'm sure there's better ones, but it was all right. I mean, essentially, it's only a 50-cent bait, so I'm not complaining. Last but not least, we have this frog, and it didn't seem to actually take on any water the whole time I used it, but I mean, it's just a frog. Acted like a regular frog. So yeah, I mean, it was alright. I just got done reviewing the top water lures from this Temu fishing haul, and sorry again, I'm not able to review the crankbaits or any of the baits or the jerk baits, the baits that dive, and I was only able to review the top waters, but since my pool is covered with that tarp, the lures kept on getting stuck, and I was not able to get them out of the tarp. I was finally, but you're just going to have to stay tuned, subscribe. So once I review the reel I got from Temu, and I actually go down to Texas and use all this stuff, because I'm going down to Texas to fish, and I'll be using everything in this video down in Texas. So you'll actually get me to you actually hopefully get to see me catch fish with these lures. And yeah, so all I can say is subscribe and wait for that video to come out. But for $51, all of this stuff, it's not bad at all, especially if you're looking into getting into fishing, but you're not keen on spending 150 bucks on fishing gear. I say just buy a cheap pole and even a cheap reel from Temu. But I mean, for $51, I mean, this is not bad at all. You could just spend 50 bucks on Temu fishing gear. You get a backpack, you get a shit ton of gear. It's not bad. So I was able to fit all the stuff. I was able to fit these jerk baits in this front pocket here. And actually, when I got this blue jerk bait stuck, I ripped off the hook, and it actually just tore off, came off. Or not, the hook I'm sure was fine, but this, focus, see that ring that's connecting the hook in to the bait? That bent and came off, so then the hook came off. But I'm not going to blame that on the, just how, you know, cheap it is, gear, because I'm not sure if I don't have anything to compare it to. So if I'm sure it would have broke off too if it was Rapala crankbait from the tarp, but whatever. And then I'm able to fit the Whopper ploppers, my 2 kits I'm gonna give to my cousins. This top kit I have, or this top pocket, I got fishing line, fishing weights, all the hooks that I got. This case did not come from Temu. I just put all the hooks and weights I got into this case. And then the biggest pocket, last but not least, I put this is my favorite tackle box by far. Put that right here in this pocket. I got my regular tackle box, and then a mystery tackle box in the back. And it's able to fit all this stuff perfectly fine. So I say, if you're looking into getting into fishing, bass fishing, really any type of fishing, I say go on Temu or Amazon and try to find cheap stuff. You can get away pretty well with 50 bucks. So thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned for when I review the fishing reel. That video should be coming out in a little bit here. So thank you. I'd appreciate it if you like, comment, and subscribe. See ya. Forgot to mention that I'm also wearing the body camera strap right now, so that's how I'm able to film from this view. So yeah.